Alright, good day YouTube. This is your salty naughty sorcerer bringing you yet another PvP related video. I'm going to do another walkthrough to showcase some of my thought processes when I do battle in Imperial City in particular. If you've missed my earlier videos, I have included a link in the description below which will include information about my gear set, my rotation and stuff like that, so you have a better understanding contextually of how I approach each conflict. Now all the videos I'm going to showcase, all the conflicts I'm going to showcase in this particular clip will be centered around the theme of situation awareness. There are actually many things in Imperial City and in ESO PvP in general that you can manipulate to your advantage. So without further ado, let's go straight into this very first one. This is the Elfin Garden area within Imperial City, and as you can see from the distance, there's some red, some blues, and actually some of my alliance mates doing a mass orgy near the flag. So what I want to do is actually take a breather, pause, have a look at the situation, assess it before I actually commit myself, before I decide whether it's worth my time to partake in the chaos in front of me. And meanwhile, some of these ads will be useful, so I want to actually farm some of them so I can increase my ultimate, which will ultimately be useful when my Belloc set, my monster set, I choose to activate it later on. So normally I like to have like as close to 500 as possible for maximum effect. And at this point when I turn around, this is where I see the boss in the distance, Squidhead, right? So this Squidhead is one of two most deadliest boss in my opinion in the Imperial City area. So I have a plan. After I see Squidhead, why don't I lure the boss, it's like a nuclear warhead, a weapon of mass destruction, and get her to follow me and bring her into the chaos over here. And where there is trouble and when there's chaos, opportunities arise, and who knows what might happen. So very quickly I want to put all these characters in between me and the boss. So hopefully they will be the collateral damage and I'll get to profit from it, but Squidhead seems to be dedicated to come after me. So what I quickly need to do is to get out of the way, stay incognito, and hope that, yes, the boss is now distracted with the other characters. And I hope to profit from this, get out of that AoE, which is very damaging, and wait. Okay, at this point, basically what happens is the boss is chasing them into this area. This is a very kite-friendly room where you have a lot of people just kiting around the staircase and it's annoying. I do not wish to go in because I would become the collateral damage, so I'll just wait outside and hope for any stranglers to come around. And there you go, that's one guy over here. Okay, so let's see. And thank you very much, 2.3k Telva. Thank you for your kind donation. Okay, now a common situation is where you find somebody farming a couple of mobs, as you can see over here. This is a terrific situation to be in. His health bar is compromised, he's busy with the mobs. This is where you can go in, start your rotation. Wham bam, thank you ma'am, and before you know it, it is over. Thank you very much for your Telva. Whenever you see fighting in the distance, always gauge the numbers and make sure that combat ratio is in your favor. In this case, it is my alliance mate versus one red Nightblade. So let's just even the odds out a little and make it a 2v1 situation. This is actually a no-brainer. 2 versus 1 is always good, and who knows, this guy might be carrying a lot of Telva. So I do this on a regular basis with my shorts. You can see I upload a lot of my PvP conflicts, and once in a while I'll get one of those retarded troll comments that's saying this is dishonorable, there's nothing respectable about this. I don't know what these guys are actually looking out for in Imperial City. It's as if we come to Imperial City for some kind of a Olympic Taekwondo tournament, you know, where everybody bow to each other, start the fight synchronized and have a referee in the middle. In Imperial City, there is no trick too dirty, no backstab too dishonorable. You get your Telva and you walk away. Anyway, this is another clip whereby we want to make use of the boss. Once you see the FX in the distance, right, as you can observe over here, it means somebody is being engaged with the boss. And this particular boss, the Snake Lady, is one of the most potent Imperial boss. So she does very damaging AoE effects, and you want to observe the health bar of the opponent, and you want to go in for the kill when his health bar is low. Anyway, as I approach it, I realize there is another guy in the distance. The fact that he's taking pot shots from afar means he's probably not very confident of his PvP ability, and generally I want to take out this guy first. So let's see how it goes. Okay, very naturally he is also taking some damage from the boss. Easy peasy, I got rid of him, and now it's time to go after this Dragon Knight. And he at this stage is still very engrossed with the boss. He's not even aware that I'm there. And I have another alliance mate in the distance who's also taking pot shots at him. So to me, this is an easy kill. Well, this is another situation where you perhaps want to be waiting a bit. You see the conflict in the distance. Okay, let's not join in because there are a lot of them. You don't want to be in a 1vx situation. And when they just finish a boss, it usually means they are loaded with Telva. So let's see if there are any stranglers around. That's one guy on a horseback. Let's see if he comes my way. Yes. Always attack people on the horseback, because by the time they get off their horse, right, you have already done quite a fair bit of damage. In this case, done 1.8k Telva. Thank you very much. Alright, this is the next situation. Another group of people hunting the boss. This is the spider lady. And she's not a very difficult boss to take down, and there are a lot of raids around. So you want to wait for maybe 1 or 2 players who are a little bit more blurred. They are checking through their inventory in a danger hot zone like this. They are not even aware I'm there. And 2k Telva, yes. Okay, so that's it for today's video. Be aware of the situation. Look out for areas which can be to your advantage, where there are bosses, where there are ads, where there are doors, and where there are spawn spots. These are actually very elementary stuff. Use them to your advantage. If you have any other things to add in either Imperial City or Cyrodiil which can be twisted to your advantage, do leave it in the comments below. I'll see you in the next video. Here's to more PvPing in ESO. Thank you.